Hi sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya. Same if this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I am saying a very big shout out to every one of you for all the love and support you all give me here. I am truly grateful. Thank you all so much. So today we'll be talking something really very important, and it's about this white man who actually came out to talk about reparations, and he started by saying that he doesn't think reparations for something that happened 150 years ago, from whom none of us currently living are responsible, is a good idea, right? And I am going to say, Samaj, you owe our ancestors and you did not pay them, right? You owe them, you did not pay them for the injustice that you all did to them, and now they have offspring. So that thing you were not able to fix while they were alive, now you are going to fix it because they have offsprings, right? They have extensions, right? And their offsprings are extensions of their ancestors. So if you think because you were not able to pay it back then, and for that reason you are not going to pay it because there are no more, I mean, can't you see all their children scattered all over? And why is it that each time that Black people talk about reparations, or each time they ask them something about reparations, they are always like, I don't think it's a good idea. How is that not a good idea? Because you are still benefiting from the system that rendered them, and you have the guts to say that you don't think it's a good idea, right? And now let's get into this. Like, our ancestors dealt with so many injustices. Things like redlining, eminent domain, and urban renewal, right? And these are the process that consistently and systemically removed wealth from Black community, and they removed the wealth from Black community and they took it to somewhere else. And each time they ask them, what do you think? Do you think these people deserve this reparation? And the fact that they feel like there is no need to fix something they did, it's something that is very alarming. And they are always in their feelings each time they say reparations for Black people. I mean, this is something you all owe. White people owe this money. And trust me, whether you like it or not, it's something that will still be paid because you all are still benefiting from this system and the injustice. I mean, when we talk about reparations, it is not about the slavery. We have the Jim Crow, everything that you people have done and still doing to this very moment. I am talking so much. You know what? Stay to the screen. I am going to roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it, and I absolutely want to read all your comments. Let me know what you all think, and straight up, I am rolling the clip.
The only reason anybody would be against reparations is if they don't feel that this country has anything to repair in how it has treated and continues to treat Black folks.
I don't think reparations for something that happened 150 years ago, for whom none of us currently living are responsible, is a good idea.
First off, Mitch, you were alive 100 years ago. Look at you. Second, reparations are not just about slavery. They're about repairing the incessant harm that has been done to Black people in this country since we were stolen and brought here, and that does not end with slavery. These people act like Jim Crow was just like a minor inconvenience. It was violence! And I don't know if y'all been looking around lately, but basically reparations should be owed for what was done 15 minutes ago in this country.
We've, tried to deal with our original sin of slavery by fighting a civil war.
If the Civil War was really about righting the wrongs of slavery, then we wouldn't have all these Confederate flags and Confederate statues still just confederating around to this day. To this day!
By passing landmark civil rights legislation.
These people wake up every morning to undo civil rights legislation.
We've elected an African-American president.
Now you know you ain't vote for Barack. We need to become reparationists. We need to make preparations for reparations. And I say that comes with us first making reparations a part of our culture. This should be a part of our lifestyle. And we should be demanding that reparations be given to us by whoever is in the presidency and by whoever wants to be president. And also by our local and state governments. And I don't think that means just waiting to the last minute of an election and saying that we're not going to vote for you unless you give us reparations. Nah. We should be getting behind candidates who already believe in this. And all you white folks who want to be down, baby, you better be reparationists too. That's the new question for your white friends. Do you believe black people should get reparations? See, reparations are not a capital gain. They're an ethical practice. Because in a society where advancement is determined by money, the only way to correct the systematic hindrance of that advancement is by providing money. Reparations are not some far-reaching thing that have never been figured out before. We need to stop looking at reparations as something we need to imagine. Consider them as something that is very real that needs to happen. What we need to imagine is what we are going to do with the reparations to make sure that our community and ourselves are taken care of. We need to become reparationists.
I don't think reparations for something that happened 150 years ago for whom none of us currently.
And I don't feel that the collar appreciates all that extra skin resting on top of it, with that double chin you might have there, Mr. Mitch McConnell. However, I feel black folks deserve reparations. I just don't think it should come in the form of a fucking check, because it's evident by the deficit that we owe Cybertron, Unicron, Decepticons, and Voltron a whole lot of fucking money. I'm under the impression that maybe, just maybe, we can go back to birth certificates. And with black folks, there's only 3 categories in which this country has used to identify those of African American descent: Negro, colored, and black. And if your ass happens to have any of those 3 identifiers on your birth certificate, guess what? You qualify for what? A check? Not at all. You are, much like every other group in America that has been railroaded by the system to include the government, an opportunity to be able to have something allotted, in this case, by way of exemption. All level of taxes in this government, those on the birth certificate identified as Negro, black, or colored, would be exempt from all level of taxes. Instead of giving us money, allow us to save money. It'll definitely I'm just shooting from the hip. This will indeed save some of these white folks in their baseless argument of, I didn't own any slaves. Why do I have to pay money? You wouldn't have to pay money there, Todd, Chad, Keith. Well, black folks don't pay taxes. Maybe. What about those rich white guys who don't pay taxes? More so, your favorite fucking president. Huh? I didn't fucking think so. So with that being said, put something in your mouth besides that double cheeseburger that has the shit seeping out of the fucking pores in your neck, and allow black folks to enjoy the exemption of paying levels of taxes that governs this society. And with that, I've just solved reparations for African Americans here in this wonderful cesspool called the United States of America, with high-speed Wi-Fi, fast food restaurants, free corn, to include free corn, and I don't know, fucking the Disney Channel. I don't fucking know. Take it easy. And shout out to Miss Sills, man. You do an awesome job.
That's the new question for your white friends. Do you believe black people should get reparations?
Preparation for reparations. I'm becoming a reparationist. I was literally thinking to myself, I'm feeling ripped off. I was thinking about my grandpa. My grandpa, he helped invent some kind of system for the post office that made like things way more efficient. It saved a bunch of money and it was really powerful. But the white guys who worked there kind of destroyed his career and like made sure he didn't get any credit and didn't get any money and made sure he lost his job, and then he died of cancer. And I was just thinking about how that's a pattern in my family of like being really smart and helping to manifest amazing things that other people profit from. And really, like, we're paying into these systems a lot, but we're not getting our fair share. So to a certain extent, we're all being stolen from right now. We are all owed reparations. And then this video showed up and I was like, yes, preparation for reparations. Yes.
The reason anybody would be against reparations is if they don't feel that this country has anything to repair.
Now, I don't have any real way of like manifesting reparations because it is not my problem to think about and fix. That's for the oppressive systems that be to fix. But I do have an idea where If you have been renting for 10 plus years, as a millennial at the very least, you should be pre-qualified for a free down payment for a house, like a VA loan, and also automatically 10 years or up to 10 years of mortgage payments knocked off if you get a 30-year mortgage automatically. Yeah, because this housing crisis is not getting better, and there's more Black people renting and unable to purchase houses because of this.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ahmadai Shakur. This is Belinda Winford. Okay, you know, some people have a problem with what other people post on social media, and quite frankly, they think that they're the only ones that are supposed to have opinions, and that if anyone's opinion is contrary to theirs, well, you just shouldn't post it. Rather than keep scrolling, they want to leave nasty comments. But Belinda Winford's going to find out today, so let's get into it. Now, Belinda was upset because I posted a video clip of Godfrey, the comedian, when he was on Vlad TV, and Vlad brought up reparations and what he thought that we should get. And so Godfrey went in on him and said a myriad of reasons as to why people like Vlad and others don't want us to get reparations. Now, mind you, that was my right and prerogative to post that clip, and I posted on my own account. So why couldn't she just keep scrolling? But no, she had to say what she said. And what she said was, you know, it's people like this who keep crap going. Before you ask, yes, I am against reparations. Why? Because I never owned or even knew of a slave. You want to blame someone for slaves? Try the pirates of Africa who sold you. I know she didn't go there. I find it all very interesting. Because here's the thing. At the end of the day, pirates of Africa didn't have anything to do with slavery. And the African kings who did sell some of their people into slavery did so under the threat of death. Because the part that these people like her love to leave out is that her people are the ones who had all the weapons. Okay, they had guns at the end of the day. And they threatened these kings who said no, and in fact, took their lives and decapitated them and posted their heads for everyone to see as an intimidation tactic. That's the part they conveniently leave out. But anyway, here's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm sure she doesn't have the same thing to say about Hitler, because I find it interesting that our government in the United States, none of them ever worked for Hitler. Okay? And why is it that they gave reparations to Hitler's victims? Okay? But the same people who want to go in about people that look like me getting reparations, they don't say anything about that. That atrocity didn't even happen on American soil. Ours did. They want to make all of these bogus excuses and have so much to say. Why did she even feel the need to leave that comment talking about before you ask? I wasn't going to ask. You see, because I don't care what Belinda Winford or anyone like her with that same mindset or ideology, I don't care what they think or what they have to say. Okay, when I'm talking about reparations, I'm specifically talking to the people who look like me. Okay, America stole us, and so they owe us. All right, that's what they did. They stole us, they sold us, and so they owe us. And that's just what it is. Now, if she doesn't have a problem with other people getting reparations, well, why does she have?
So this is all we got from the video, and yeah, they do owe you all. And I don't know why all of them have just the same mindset, especially when it comes to reparations. I mean, why do they not feel like there is need to repair all the wrongs they have done to African American Black people, right? And each time this reparation talk comes up, they are always like, I never owned a slave. But you enjoyed, or you are enjoying the sweat from the slavery. Okay, let's say it is not only for slavery. I mean, reparations are not only for slavery. You all went out to steal people, bring them into this country, turn them to something else, did so many horrible things to them, stole their lands. I mean, they killed them, their children, their community. I mean, Jim Crow and the whole lot. I mean, we're not talking about reparations just to be limited to only slavery. Even for all the wrongs they have done to you all and still doing to this very moment, because they haven't stopped yet. Yeah. So when we talk reparations and they come out to say you never experienced slavery, it was your ancestors that experienced slavery, why do I have to pay you? It was how many years ago? What are you saying? Intergenerational inheritance, you know, because their ancestors are no longer here. They are representing their ancestors. So for whatever you owe their ancestors, you owe that to them. So reparations, straight up. Stop arguing. There is no need, because eventually you all are still going to pay. And now I see why, you know, why they are all crying river, because they are feeling like, oh my goodness, like they are going to get so much money and they are going to live better off and all that. I mean, the table has not turned. They're already like, you know, shaking and crying river. So what if, I mean, they start paying these reparations and all that? Trust me, they're just going to start like, you know, someone will definitely be black real soon. This is where I am going to draw the curtain. Thank you all so much for all the support. I appreciate you all, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.